Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we're looking at SealChain Call of Blood demo. This is a demo that just came out very recently, and I've jumped in and got the tutorial part out of the way, so we're going to be jumping in and checking it out. This is a action roguelite. If you do like the if you like the gameplay you see here, there'll be a link to the Steam page in the description. If you want to help the channel grow, subscribe, like, comment, YouTube things. All right, I've already done all this town stuff, so we're not going to worry too much about that. We do some stuff. Because there's some things that you can upgrade, which is pretty cool. Like you can get like you actually have, just to quickly go over it. You do have it's her, I think. There it is. Yeah. When you go in here, you have like stuff that you can spend your talent points on. Right now, I've spent most of my talent points in this skill, so I can get a little more attack damage because it feels like my attack damage was a little low in the runs I've done so far. So we're going to be jumping in there. This is a demo, so it is very basic. There's not a huge amount of stuff in here. I'm going to go here because this one's going to give us extra health. And 8 extra health doesn't seem like a lot, but it's actually pretty good in this game. I find myself getting hit a lot. The first round of this game that you play, I don't think, if you look up here at the purple part, that's our mana. I do not feel like the first... my first round, it may have been a bug, but I think it might have been intentional. In my first round, I did not have any form of mana regeneration whatsoever. So I literally ran out of mana before I could finish the guys in the room. So once you are... Oh, we got to get... There we go. Okay, there we go. So you'll see the clear condition is up there. So it can be different. For example, that clear condition was we had to deal 200 damage per second, and we were pretty under that for a little bit. All right, that'll get us some. And then these also usually come with some sort of other sort of adaptation for your weapon. So let's see. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm going to sneeze. All right, I think we're going to go with this Enchanted Chain Sacrifice. Magic cost going up doesn't feel the worst out of everything. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, in my first round, I didn't seem to be able to regenerate any. And that was kind of... That didn't help me out a lot. It did not help. All right. By default, it has auto aim turned on, but not auto fire. Wait. If I clear the house here, do I get like materials? Feels like the enemies are the only things that really drop anything, which is probably true because this is kind of an arena battle. They're probably cover. I bet you the enemies don't break those down. That would probably make sense. We need to deal 127 damage per second for... Okay, we got it. As we can see, I'm going to grab some of this money here real quick before we go. Then we'll go. All right. Ooh. I've never seen a big chest. Ooh, wow. Ow, that hurts. That hurts a lot. That's a lot of magic point cost increase. Retry after death +2. That might not be a bad idea. Bonus crit damage multiplier, but it doesn't give us crit. Out of all of these things, this is the one I would like the most. All right. Out of all of them, that was the one that was kind of the nicest. All right. Wind flute, a projectile angle -4. If character has attack power, if nearby character... Oh, so if something's near me, this would go up. Okay. Has character attack power +60%. That's a lot. That's a really big jump. Okay, we're going to take this. That feels like a really big jump. All right. It does seem like we're getting a lot more damage in this run than I had previously. And that's good because basically what happened on most of my previous runs, of which there were about 4 so far. I think this is the 5th run. Sometimes I would get to the part where I couldn't quite hit the DPS check, and so I would just be chased around by the guy at the end. If you're in a level too long, it will spawn a Grim Reaper, and so I was just not quite able to keep up with the damage. But now that I have something that regenerates my thing. That's a lot better. Ooh. Attack power, attack range. But that's so small. So small. Mm, see, it's okay. Let's try it. Let's grab it because then maybe it does something cool. Maybe if we go to this, can we hook it up to? No. I was hoping we could hook them both up at the same time to each other. See if there was maybe some synergies there. All right. Heart of Malice. Makes Reaper appear more often. Wow, did I pick the wrong place to go? I like the art and everything. All the hitboxes and everything seem pretty good. Like I said, it does feel like you need a little bit of percussion before you're going to have to die a time or two before you're really making a lot of... before you're really able to get in here pretty decently. Alright, so we'll just need to keep that up for another 9 seconds with that much damage. As long as the game provides me enough things to shoot at, we should be okay. But yeah, and so far it has been pretty fun. It, like, the character does seem really responsive, like very good on that part. Ugh. Now we're gonna have more Reapers. More Reapers! Okay, so that one's a 1-star version. Pretty okay. All right. Okay, so let's do this. No. There you go. And then I want you. Aw. It doesn't work. I was hoping it would. All right. What do you got for us? Yes. We're wrapped in fate, and this is where we get some seals, and we get a little bit of a curse with us, usually. Okay, so this is possible. This is doable right here. Like, we have enough to do that in one of these lineups. So I wonder... So my last one, I didn't have enough. So this time I can actually just drop this here and have everything displaced. We'll hit continue, and then we'll check our seals. Okay, now... Okay, so it supercharged these things. Oh, I kind of wasted it then. I should have put it over here so I could supercharge some of these things. It's not bad, though. I mean, we're still getting a buff. We're just not getting as big of a buff as we possibly could have. All right. Oh, there we go. Yeah. We're holding our damage up real good this time. Last time I had more arrows. I would shoot about 5 arrows at a time, but... I would shoot about 5 or 6 arrows at a time, but they just weren't doing any damage. So anytime I would get to a boss, I would just, like, absolutely get crushed because I couldn't, like, get him killed in an early enough time. Pew! Alright. Let's see what we got here. We got another arrow, which we could use to upgrade one of our other arrows. So let's do that. And we'll go eventually. Okay, so this arrow and this arrow we're going to craft those. So now he's even better than before. Although that's a lot of increase in mana. We do have a lot more mana than we used to, though. So, I don't know. All purple box. All right. Ooh, let's see what we got here. We have a regular arrow, which we could definitely use to beef up this. We have a 1-star mushroom. We have a 1-star here. That would actually, we could use that to beef up too. And that's about all we could afford. But that's going to be a big chunk of damage. Big chunk of damage. All right. Ooh, let's get the free loot. Usually a good chest, too. Nice. Oh, so it just upgraded them. Oh, neat. So nice. So nice. Let's go get the good hearts, not the bad hearts. I don't want your evil hearts. I wonder, what does that mean? Does that mean that I'm increasing the drop cool for the level. Oh, we're still falling behind a little bit on damage. Look at that. Thinking let's... Well, when we get the Assassin's Soul, it actually goes pretty good. Alright, we need to deal 3.1. Okay, we did our... We needed 1.9. We're doing 3.1, so we're pretty good on that. Oof. I should have baited them off a little farther. Wow, that's a lot of life. And it's all empty. What does this mean? It gets powered up by metal, or it powers up metal. I haven't seen any metal items. I've seen like wood. I haven't seen any of the other ones. Oh, that seems interesting. But I think we'll go with this. Because we did have a mushroom that could be upgraded to give us a little bit more. More. Alright. Not sure what those do. I imagine they do extra damage, like, per hit, but since it doesn't really tell us, we can't be quite sure. Alright. We get to us. These statues already stood. They belong to an older kind of deities. Now the ancient gods are long gone, yet their faded glory still flickers. All right, let's see. We can go with the Blessing of Life, which will regen our hit points, and an extra 128 hit points on that. Or we can turn it into damage. Oh, I turned it into damage. I actually meant to read the description and not do that, but that's okay. Okay, so we definitely don't want to get hit. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, jeez, that's crazy. We are doing so much more damage than the last time I was here. Like, we have made... Okay. Nope. These cats poop, and then the poop shoots at you. There's a thing I never thought I'd say in any circumstances. Oh, if you can just... Oh, nope. We did it! That's actually my first win on that level. I got that. It's like every time I've got there before, it was really low on DPS. Butterfly wing is an earth. Projectile count +1. And it's not costing us damage. I think we do that. Since it's not, I wonder, we'll have to see if I get an extra projectile or if it has to be connected directly to it. I think it should be working because it's where it's connected already. That was a purple too. Yay, we got more life. But not more life. I mean, we'll take this thing again. And then we'll just doop. All right, what do you got? You want a backpack? I sure could use a backpack. Oh, man. You can give me more slots? Oh, you're my hero. I would like to spend my dollars on backpacks. Oh, it's so nice. So nice. Now we can fit more things in the backpack. Everything needs to be daisy chained. Finally, you did it. When I first saw you, I knew you were different. Those lost in the dream, their souls feed this place, but you conquered all. You've proven your strength, but this is just the beginning. And back to the to the settlement we go. Hey, I leveled up. Ooh, we leveled up twice. Oh, we were almost 4 too. Nice. New Inferno unlocked. Return to start. All right. So we have new stuff. Let's check this out. What little trick are you going to teach me? I can do... Oh, we have gun basics. If weapon is a gun, attack power +5. We did get a bunch of talent points, too. We want to do this crit rate for a little bit, though. Get that thing. Ooh, what's this? Gain crit damage on gain on a crit damage buff. That seems like it would feed itself quite nicely. Okay, let's, because we only have so many of those. I want to see what else we got. Oh, we got another bow, and it costs 16. But we can get a shotgun that also costs 16. But we can get a shotgun that costs also too much. Oh, okay. Is that? Oh, it is. It's just obtained. Cool, cool. I wonder if what we could do. Okay, so. Yep. Cool. Let's go here though, and then what was I thinking? This no. Yes, yeah. No. I was thinking about taking one out of that. And then we'll go get... Do we want the bow or the guns? Range is 5 on this. Range is 8 on this and 8 on this. So that's not actually too terrible. Power 160 versus 120 attack speed. Attack speed on both of these is pretty much the same. But it is a nicer bow. It is a much nicer bow. Okay. Let's buy these shotguns. And we'll try them for a run. No, I want you to do that. Okay. I keep not hitting the confirm button. So we still do have a little bit to spend in here. So we can go and crank that up as high as we can. All right. Cool. Let us go and see how the shotgun is. Oh, we can go to the second area too now. Unlock up to stage 9. Unlock it up to... Okay. I'm willing to give it a shot. I may die really fast, but I'm willing to give it a shot. All right, so we just need to deal 200 damage a second. For a total of 19 seconds. Seems like we're fine. We're already at 300 most of the time, so I think we're okay. Shotgun doesn't have much in the way of spread. And genuinely with the icon, I thought, or not icon, but the thing, I thought we were going to have 2 shotguns. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. All right, let's see. Continuously drop archer souls. What are archer souls? I still don't know. But, or maybe we just go with the basic attack speed. Oh, we have regen now too. Ooh. That'll be so much nicer. So much nicer. I'm gonna go... I want the chest, but I don't want to collect too many of those hearts of malice. Having that Reaper spawn is just not good for our health. Alright. Oh yeah, we're definitely slightly more powered up than we were on the last run. So that is good. Chance to crit's always nice. And since we have regen from that armor that was freely given to us, thankfully, that means that if I make a mistake, it will not be the end of the run. Death approaches. Oh, our problem is that we haven't hit high enough damage per second numbers. Ooh, there it is. Barely. See what I mean? I think it's crazy. All stats. I think we do this one again. That was a really good thing. That gave us a lot of value. All right, you got me some gold. What do we got here? Attack range plus 20%. That's pretty tempting. Gain an aim buff every 3 combo. Radiate on kill plus 1. I just want to know what you do. I think you're going to let me shoot people and cause them to be poisoned. And if so, don't mind if I do. All right. Oh yeah, no. Like the controls are really nice too, by the way. That, like, I know I haven't been doing much commentary on the actual game right now, but the actual game is playing quite well. And honestly, normally I set up usually auto aim and auto fire at the same time, but honestly, the just auto aim part is working pretty good. Oh, there we go. There we go. Uh-oh. We have to deal 520 damage per second. I don't think we're gonna get that. I really don't think I'm gonna get that. Oof, that's a big number. Unless I go up in levels. We seem to be capping out at 395. Okay, no, well, we went up to 403, 404, 404, 403. Oh, no. No. I don't want to die. Okay, we're slowly gaining damage. Oops. But we also took 1.4 million damage from the Reaper. I'm going to say that the shotgun did not quite feel as good. Okay, if I click start, it just take me back here. All right, let's see what we get. We probably should have gotten ourselves some talent points, right? No, which is a bit of a bummer. So maybe this isn't quite the proper layout. We might need hit points. We have a bunch of other things that we can unlock. All right, let's do one more quick one, since they are fairly quick. And we'll give it another shot. We beat the first stage. We'll give it another shot on the second stage. Oh, hold on. Can I back out? No, I can't back out. Once I'm in, I'm in. Okay. We're going to go... We're going to go this way. And I'm just going to try and avoid getting the curse thing. Because, man, when that Reaper shows up... But I also... That definitely... We were still pretty far behind the curve. Like I was still 75 points off. So I wonder... guess I would imagine I'll have to focus a little bit more on damage for that to work. I imagine some of the high damage, slightly slower shooting weapons are probably going to be good there too. Although it is a damage per second calculation, not just damage. So they might end up doing about the same. Attack power. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna grab that because that's a lot of attack power. And then we got some extra life, which is good for me because I get hit a lot. I'm so happy for that regen. Like, oh my god. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. I left my phone in a different room and it woke up my fiance. So, whoops. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, well, we're way past DPS on this stage, but man alive. I think got up to 500 and I was at 420 when we were there. I think we're probably going to need to invest in a lot of damage and maybe some hit points. The question is, do we actually stay for a little bit longer to see if we can't earn a little bit of extra cash? We do get these guys. I wonder if the clock factors in at all to your difficulty level. But if we can get a few more coins, maybe we can get something good. I don't want to take too much damage though. Okay, let's get at it. 2.5 stars. Oh, I bet you if I fill this, we could have got the 3 stars, and then I'd probably get a better reward. Ah, that would be, my brain just said, yeah, that's probably what's happening there. Ooh. All right, we're going to take that guy again. He worked real well in the last one. Of course, then again, I lost the last one, so yeah, your mileage may vary. I'm going to try this finger. We haven't tried the finger yet. All right, there we go. Multipliers based on... Ooh, interesting. So that other one had multipliers based on the strength of your other things. Demon roulette. This could be good, could be bad, could just be not great. Okay, yeah, okay. Now look at that. We are already at 240. If we can get to... Oh, man. It's kind of hard because they're not spawning quite fast enough. I think if we can get enough guys on screen, we can probably deal that amount of damage. pretty heartily. Alright, so let's try it. Let's fill that bar all the way up. See what that does. I feel like the things do get harder and harder as we go. Oh, I dashed into it. Let's do this. Immediately dash into it. All right, grab you. And then we're actually going to make you bigger. All right. Got some more dollars and cents. Yeah, we got a curse. What's our curse? Curse or good? 500? 500 coins. That's a good deal. I haven't had a bad thing happen yet. So that's been pretty nice on that. I would really like to have gotten more hit points by the time we were up here. Oh, baby, would I have liked to have gotten more hit points. Oh, I see. So on these DPS race ones, the higher your DPS, the higher you are in that chart. So it's like we have 500, 600 DPS. We're getting really good into our star levels there, but when we don't, we're getting a little lower. So I bet you that does. I would definitely almost guarantee that's going to affect our loot at the end. So we want to maybe go out on the highest point that we can. Which seems to be around 620 as long as we can get enough guys out. And there was not going to be enough guys, so 500 it is. We'd have to power that up again. Well, still though, like that's a really multiplayer based on empty slots times 2. What does that mean? Let's find out. Okay, so right now you are giving me 110% attack power. And if I move you over here and then rotate you, no. Okay, so right there. We'll see. I think it means if this slot's empty, maybe. Yeah, so it might not do anything. Huh. Doesn't necessarily say that we have to equip it on. Let's do that. Okay, let's try that. That's a weird description on the item. All right, so these are never free. They come with a cost. Okay, what's our cost? Mostly just dollars. Okay, so our optimal layout. We could use this really easy. And we could use all of those spots by just dropping it right there. Okay, and then... Oh, nope. If you refresh, it does not actually refresh. All right, so if we take this and move it up here, we are now in the zone for all of those. We do have to put it out there. Okay, there we go, sealed. Okay, so hopefully that will... Oh, we are getting some Hearts of Malice, which is not super optimal. How much damage are we doing? Oh my god, we're doing... The biggest problem is that everything dies in one shot. And there's not enough things on screen to really get up there. But unless we're unlucky, which I do tend to be, unless we're unlucky, we do have enough DPS to carry through what we were trying to on the place that we lost the other one. Oh yeah, look at that. DPS in the 1K range. Okay, let's grab that before we lose our multiplier by things going away. Alright, I'm gonna grab you. And then you should be working already, which is good. And then hopefully we'll get some... Well... Hey, we got a shop. Okay, so I think that we increase this thing. Cost 340. We have plenty. And then we'll just craft up that one. That's a good ratio now. That's a super good ratio. I'm happy with that. That is pretty nice. What is this? Archer souls. I still don't know what the souls do. we don't have a red mushroom, but then again, we don't really need one either. The Watcher's Eye is tempting because I don't know what the aim buff is going to be. So, survey says we will do it. There we go. That way, we can test the things that we haven't done. Ooh, story thing. The swamp is never full. It chews endlessly, devouring all that fall into its trap. As it chews time, soil, and rain, the swamp grows ever larger, and its hunger harder to bear. Finally, the swamp... Ooh, this went a little longer than I wanted it to. This video. Finally, the swamp becomes master here, devising a better way to sate its hunger. Plunder. Sure, let's feed an artifact to the swamp. Goodbye, eyeball. I will miss you. It sees all is worthless, chewable, even you. It is true to it. Many humans. They were ragged, penniless, desperate to escape infuriating the swamp, so it swallowed them. But now swamp pities you. True to its word, it parts its body, revealing a path. The swamp pitied us. Oh, that's funny. That is genuinely funny. The swamp was like, nah, you're kind of sad, bro. Yeah, see, like now if we need to catch up with one of those... Oh no, we need 2.1 and we're still only hitting 1.4 right now. Is this the end for us again? I mean, we don't really have any, like, barely any investment in... Oh, yep, no, it's definitely gonna be the end for us. Once he shows up... And I'm not even close. I'm 600 damn DPS off. Okay, we got a little bit more. Nope. No. Okay. Alright, it's 1.6, 1.6. Can we see 1.7? 1.7. I'm pretty sure we're gonna die. Because I'm pretty sure that I am not going to be able to meet that DPS number. 1.6 is about as high as we haven't changed since we hit 1.6. He did do 1.7 million to us though, so you know, hey, we'll get some more stuff for that. Couldn't quite get the second one, but we did get the first area clear, which is pretty nice. All right. Yeah, this demo just came out yesterday. It seems pretty fun. It's a demo, so you know, there's kind of things that aren't necessarily well explained and things like that. But yeah, it seems like it's gonna be really fun. Definitely I'm gonna keep my eye out on this one. Again, I'll have a link to the Steam page if you wanted to try this demo for yourself. It should still be up. And if you enjoyed this, I hope you come back for the next one. Most of all, as always, have a great day.